Let me start off by saying this: we really appreciate the views and everything we got on our first episode. That was great. Like we really appreciate
They
every
missed
single
us, bro.
person that is out here watching. We know y'all missed us, and we really do appreciate it. So from the bottom of my heart, I'd give you the Elon salute, but I don't know if it's appropriate. But yeah.
Yo, chill. Golly. This guy is going starting 100. Yeah. Truly, we do appreciate it. 41 views is wild after having a what? We had a 3-month hiatus. So shout out to the fans. Shout out to the group. Hey, we did our thing, man. Let's keep it going though. Let's keep it going. Also, we're trying to figure out the bookmarks. I'm trying to figure it out on YouTube. So if you're here for the shit talk and all that, we usually do that at the beginning. I'm gonna try and find out where we can put the little, what is that
Bookmark.
called? Yeah,
Footnote.
the bookmark, the footnote for where it goes straight into sports if you don't want to. It's up to y'all. Like I said, we love to hear it all. We like everybody's constructive criticism. Keep it going. We love hearing it. Let's go. Final say pod. Let's go.
And we're
Let's start it out. One. Apparently Matt wanted to put up birthday. He knows I don't fucking celebrate this bullshit, but you have turned 38 for the fifth time this year. I don't know what's going on, man, but what the heck is Matt doing on a fucking one? What are you doing? Oh, there you go. Good old one. One, 38 years, bro. You look as young as ever. Still look as sexy as you did when I first met you in 2016. Golly, it's gonna be 9 years now. 9 years. So
we
what'd you end up doing, bro? What'd you end up doing? What'd you get?
I'd pull them off the shelf, but they're too high right now. So
Oh man, this guy's
if you
trying to do a
didn't
humble brag.
if you
Before
didn't
he was over there
know
popping them up.
if you didn't know, I'm a shoe guy. I really like shoes. I am a collector of shoes. So
How many shoes you
we're
got?
two.
Nah. Stop capping. How many shoes
I
you got?
I only have two pairs of shoes. That's all I got. Man, how many shoes do you think I have? How about that? Let's play this game. How many shoes do y'all think I have?
I
I'm going
mean,
130.
I still have the picture you showed me on what shoes you bought, and that was like 6 months ago. So I'm pretty sure the collection grew.
That's doubled. What was the photo then?
It was like at least 60 pairs.
Yeah, he's definitely at 85 then.
Not only that, not one of them reached below $400. So
I don't pay
Yeah.
resale. I don't pay resale. I pay
mm-mm.
retail. I'm not that guy. I am not that guy, pal. Absolutely not.
Oh man. Well, I'm
now,
just saying it
now
had to be nice.
the price on them has probably gone up, but I
I
don't
know
pay.
you told me earlier. Say it again. Which two types of shoes did you get? You said you got two types.
I got a Jordan 4 and a Jordan 5.
Money bag. Oh, I thought Matt was supposed to have the money, Matt. Shit, we need to change that to you, bro. One is rolling in the dough.
Well, see, there's a difference. I'm very I like to buy shoes, so yeah, shoes are
Mhm.
great for me. So I like to spend money where Matt makes the most and is very frugal with his money.
You know what's crazy though, one? You know what's crazy? And I thought about this earlier. Your son got you shoes, what you said. That's gotta be nice, a good like factor to say, hey bro, I'll give you $400, go buy them, and I'll say you bought them. Like you
I
got
haven't
for you to have that skill in you,
I haven't
that is
done that
up.
yet.
Huh?
I haven't done that yet. Now
Okay.
it hasn't crossed my mind, but I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Well, that's good. That brings me into the one topic where I was asking earlier, and I wanted to make sure that is not the next one, Matt. What the hell?
There's no other one,
You
bro.
have to wait, buddy. Gosh, look at Matt, bro. He's
Jesus
just rushing.
Christ.
I was trying to say, what's the worst kind of gift you've ever gotten? I'll go first. I knew somebody did not like
Hold
me.
on. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Um Jake's about to go off on a rant, right? And just so y'all know,
Here we go.
Jake doesn't celebrate any holidays, any
There you go.
birthdays, or anything like that.
This was in the pack.
It's his it's his purpose and his purpose only, and we don't judge. But he's gonna say a story for someone else because Jake doesn't celebrate.
mean?
Like you're saying a story for someone else. It's not your story.
This is my story from back then. What are you talking about, Juan?
You told me you don't celebrate.
I told you on my mom's side, we would celebrate half that time. Yes. So now we know it had to be on my mom's side that gave me this bull crap. Gosh, Juan, what a slap in the face.
We'll edit this out.
You didn't have to say it was on your mom's side.
No, you're good. You can keep it going. As I was saying, randomly, somebody really didn't like me. And it was more of a slap in the... And I'm being so dead ass here. I'll never forget it. And you can look up my 2014 picture. There's a 2014 picture of me. And I'm celebrating with a bottle with a guy. Next to it is that bottle. I don't know if it's in the background, but somebody had just gave me a pack of... What are those Slim Fast? You know those Slim Fast things?
The things
So
that make you lose weight.
He gave me 12 pack of the Slim Fast. Boy, was that a slap in my... It really let me know what he thought of me. But I got a 12 pack of Slim Fast strawberry flavor. In the end, I threw that shit away. I was pissed off. And hey, man, that's when fat ass Jake was there. I'll be honest.
That was whenever you were a big boy, right?
Yes, I'm not. I was still... No.
Yo, somebody not liking you is crazy, right, man? Like, who could hate Jake?
I can't imagine that. Like Jake is such a likable guy.
I want y'all to look up that picture and y'all let me know which one was fatter, 2014 Jake or 2020 Jake. Because y'all were killing me in that 20 that COVID years. Man, y'all were making fun. Y'all said I could barely breathe on the phone. Remember that? Yeah, see what I mean? That was bad. Y'all were hating, man. That's fine though. What you got, Matt? You had a worst gift or a worst I guess because you celebrate first birthday?
Worst birthday. I was the age of 15 years old. Everyone forgot my birthday.
Wow.
You didn't have a quinceañera? I thought you had a quinceañera.
No, bro. We couldn't afford it. I didn't get the dress that I wanted.
Wait a minute. He is a middle child. Would that count as a middle child?
I'm not a middle child.
He's not a middle child.
Wait a minute. If there's 4 and you're in the 2 in between, you're a middle child.
So then there's four of us as far as my family. Am I a middle child?
Yes, I would say so. If you're in the 2 in between.
I got an older, me, little, then one younger, and then a baby.
So yeah, you're the 2 middle ones. Wouldn't that be the middle child? What about you, Matt? There's 2. You got 2 above you.
No, that's not the middle child, bro.
You have 2 older than you, and you have Paxton, who's younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the middle.
That's not the middle, dude.
Let me get this straight. So you only do believe a middle child when there's 3 kids?
Hold on. So
There's
you
4,
have
right?
You have 4, right?
There's 4,
2,
right?
Jake?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the middle.
Which one are you? What does that mean? You're the 4th? Oh, you're the 3rd.
I'm the 3rd.
That's the middle.
Oh my god.
I would say you're more middle than me, Matt, but I don't know how that works.
How are you the 3rd?
No, I'm the 2nd.
He's the 2nd.
Oh my god. Why are we arguing about this?
I'm just calling it spade. That's stupid. How do you not put that there?
Are you a middle child, Jake?
No, I'm the oldest.
Jake, hold up 5 fingers.
There's 5 of y'all, Jake?
Hold up your middle finger.
Don't do it.
Why didn't you hold up your ring one? That's the middle one, right?
Because I have 5.
Wait,
exactly.
4. Hold up the middle one. You do that.
Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That finger he held up would be right.
Yeah.
Right. So 4, there's no middle.
Man, get out of here with that bull crap. I ain't buying that crap.
There's 2 middles.
Well, I will say this. When they forgot about it because you're part of the middle child life.
No, that was the only birthday everyone forgot.
Oh man, were you sad?
Then my dad came in. It was like around after he got off of work, he had like a little Hostess cupcake.
Yo, what? Yo.
It was so sad.
It was a Hostess cupcake and he gave it to you?
He's smiling. It was sad though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
PTSD.
You would hear trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma, right?
Probably one of the worst.
I remember one time, I don't know where I was at, but I know it was a celebration. I think it was a wedding anniversary. but I put my knees on the ground and there was tacks. So I had like 3 tacks on my knees, bro. I cried. I was like 10 years old.
Wrestling hardcore? What's going
No,
on?
no, no. I think I was getting. I had got posters. I was putting them up, and sure enough, man, I didn't even know. It was like 3 tacks on my knee. I was literally like begging, like, "What the hell?" Like, I don't know
What
how those guys do it.
did it happen to you that like you invited like a bunch of people to like a birthday party and no one showed up?
Who,
Is that
me?
you? Yeah.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh,
I don't invite anybody. What
oh,
the hell?
I thought that was you. That's my bad.
Oh yeah, like I said, bro, I don't celebrate, so I never had many birthdays. So, like I said, I want to bring up this one. What if now you can get into it, Matt? What if you had a big event, kind of a birthday celebration or an anniversary, whatever? You got tickets to a great event, whether a boxing event, football event, whatever. You end up going out of town, you know, spend the day with your spouse. You head out there, okay? As you go out there, you get there early. You say, "Hey, babe, hey, let's go grab something to eat. We could check in at the hotel, and then we could be ready, get ourselves ready, whatever." You end up eating wherever y'all eat at. You go to the hotel. As you're there, she ends up being sick as a damn dog and says, "I don't think I can make it."
I'm
Juan, I'm
going.
gonna ask you.
I'm
You want to go
going.
first?
I'm going.
You're
I'm
going no
going.
matter what.
How much are the like? It's expensive, right?
Oh, it had to be over $1,000. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going. You're gonna throw away $1,000 like that? Come on.
Well, hold on. What are you doing? How are you telling your person, "Hey, I'm so, what are you going to say to them? Hey, oh, can you stay here while I go? Or what are you doing?"
So
I'll
let's
FaceTime you.
yeah, that's another one too. So let's
What?
say
I'll FaceTime you.
What the hell? One, you're going too?
so
I'm
you're
going.
telling me that you go to her, right? And you're like, "Hey, I know you're sick, but it was $1,000." And she tells you no. You're gonna be like, "Well, all right, we'll just chalk up $1,000 then."
What I would do is I'd say, "Look, I'm going to leave for a little while. I'm going to go outside the stadium and I'm going to put it up there and say, 'Hey, I got 2 tickets,' and try and sell them." What? Yeah, Juan, yes, I would. I'm going to go out there and say, "Hey, guys, I got 2 tickets. I'm trying to get as much as I can get back."
If you're gonna
Jake,
do,
Jake, it's the Kendrick Lamar concert. The end
Look at
all be
Juan.
you
all.
can get tickets to that no matter what. So he's
End
out
all
there.
be all.
He's out there not trying to sell it. He can get tickets
So
to that no matter what, man. I don't know why
sold
you said that.
sold out, bro. This is the
It's
one
never
in a
sold out.
lifetime. You're gonna say, "Well, you know what? She said no, so I'm gonna go out there and sell my ticket."
Well, the thing, see, Kendrick's tough, but I
It's
think
never
I'd
sold out. So you would never.
shut
You'd
the
still
hell
be able
up,
to buy
Juan.
tickets at the
That is a
door. I don't
hater.
know why you
Hater.
said Kendrick Lamar.
I think I would still try and sell him. Kendrick's going to different states, man. He'll come back one day. You gotta. What's it called, bro? You
Mm-hmm.
gotta protect. Not only that, you're not gonna feel like, okay. Let's say it's a weekend concert. Well, now you got the love songs going on. You're just looking to yourself. What? You got nobody there with you? Like SZA and Kendrick are singing Luther at least once or twice. What am I doing? Looking at the guy next to me? You
Why do
know
you have
what?
to
That's what
hold
I'm just
on? Why do
saying.
you have to look beside you though? I don't understand that.
Yo, as I'm listening to music, music is a way of feeling, bro.
Right, you're off. You right, you just.
But whenever it
But
gets
why are you like
sad,
this?
I'm looking around for a hug.
From
Yo, yo,
who?
yo, Johnny, could you give me a hug real quick?
But why are you?
No.
Why are you looking for a hug if you're going by yourself?
Look, and me and my brother-in-law went to Dallas recently to go watch that game.
And
And I told my wife,
you gave
and
Bernie a hug while you were out there.
no,
Yo,
I
this
did
is
not. Yo, that
wild.
is wild. Saying it
Yo,
right after that. No,
yo, this.
at one point in time, and Bernie probably would say the same thing. We got to the hotel, and I literally said, "Damn, bro, we should have at least brought our wives, because this is just like at the end of the night, bro. You're just going to bed alone. Like you're like, fuck, what the hell am I gonna do?" One,
They
I don't want
spooned.
to hear you say
Hey, yo,
shit.
Matt, they spooned. Yo, Matt, they
No,
had to have spooned the way
hold on,
Jake's
hold on, hold
talking.
on, Matt. I don't want to hear this guy talk when literally his girl left to go to, I think it was
Hey,
Oklahoma
stop
City.
saying. Hold on. Let's fix this real quick. My wife. Okay.
Your wife, your wife went to Oklahoma City. You had the house to yourself, and you got said, I'm gonna run over there. I gotta go see my baby. I
I
don't
ain't
want to
got.
hear you talk about shit. I
I ain't
can't be
got
down
nothing
for
to
a
do
quick
on the
second on
weekend.
Dallas, huh?
I ain't got nothing to do on the weekend. I didn't want to spend the time alone. I told her I'm
Now do you
tired,
see? So you exactly know how I
but
felt
I'll
in
be there.
Dallas.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. If my wife is there, right, and she gets sick, is that my fault?
I wouldn't say that. What is it? What does your thing say? For better or worse, right? You gotta sit there right next to her, bro.
Yeah, but
While she's throwing up, you gotta hold the hair, man. Juan,
but
come on, dude.
you said for better or for worse. I'm just trying to get better, my guy.
Yo, he's gotta chill out. Where's Priscilla at, man? God, let me see if she's hearing this. My gosh, would she allow you to leave?
She do that whole guilt thing where she's like, yeah, you can go. I know we paid a lot of money for her. And then she tried to make me feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Where I'd be like,
You wouldn't like my scenario of trying to resell the tickets at the stadium or
no,
resell
because
them
if you're gonna
outside?
do that, then you might as well just walk in.
Yo, what
Just to
the
take a little
hell?
peek.
Yeah, like
No, you wouldn't do
So
that.
so
That's.
if you don't end up selling the tickets, then what?
I think you got to keep going lower and lower.
No, if you
So
don't
you're
end up
gonna get
no
a
no no. If
something.
you don't end up selling them at
No,
all,
stop, Matt. Matt, if I
it's
go out
Kendrick
there and I say,
Lamar,
"Hey guys,
bro.
I got 2 tickets for $100," somebody's running to me. Don't do
No,
that.
bro. No.
I lost a $900 profit, but I at least got that.
Nine
Like, come
hundred
on.
dollars.
If it
well,
was $1,000,
what are we
I
gonna
lost $900.
what are we gonna do at the hotel?
I would order the fight, or watch the game there.
The game.
Whatever it was, I said if it
Oh,
was a
okay.
football event, a
Well.
boxing,
I thought we were
whatever.
talking about Kendrick Lamar concert. My bad.
Or Kendrick. I could look up on TikToks. People were doing it all over. I felt I was at. Hey, y'all know I was trying to go to the Dallas one. I was over there. I thought I was in there, bro. I was dancing with everybody. You know, it was on TikTok. I was watching it live.
Pretty empty.
I felt there. No, it wasn't.
Is it
No, it wasn't.
echoing?
Shit. No, it wasn't. Don't do that one. I was just saying. All right. Well, hey, I love to
Radio.
hear people's comments in the comments on it. If you see me, ask me, tell me. I want to know what y'all would do. Just what would you do in that scenario? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. All right,
Jake,
let's get to.
are you doing this because your wife watches?
She does listen more now with
But I'm
what we're
saying no,
doing.
but are you doing this because she watches now?
No, I'm being dead ass. I would not want, bro. I just went to the Dallas Cowboy game and I felt like crap at the end of it. You just submitted at Oklahoma City Thunder. You were like, I mean Oklahoma City. I know you had to see the game. You're like, "Ah, I gotta go see her. Like at the end, yeah, I don't mind leaving for a little while and then watching, going to do my thing. But at the end of the night,
You
I'm a
just
little pissed
said
off.
you just said though, she's at the hotel. You're at the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
No, 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 no. If it's the Kendrick Lamar concert, that Luther song's coming on. Love is coming on. Yo, bro, I'm about to start tearing up to myself. Fuck out of here.
You're telling me you're standing outside, you're still trying to sell those tickets, and you hear "Not Like Us" pop up. You're not gonna try to sneak in?
You said it wrong.
Oh, my
He's such
bad.
a hater.
Bot like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, about like us.
Uh, hey, your anniversary of Euphoria coming out today, Juan. Just want to let you
Anyways,
know that. No, man, I wouldn't go
you
in,
hear
bro. Come
beep
on.
beep beep beep.
The toughest one would be if it's a Super Bowl and the Broncos made it. Something
Well,
like that.
you're gonna have to wait a few years for that, bud.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's
I
move
bet
on.
not. I bet not. Shut the hell up, bum. Let's get it. The next one.
I don't
Matt,
have
start
anything.
us off, buddy. I know Matt has.
Unpopular opinions. So you're gonna give me an unpopular opinion that you think that we'll have an argument with, right?
All right, I got one.
Go for it.
Like Starburst, right?
This
You
dude.
know how they make the pink and the red bags, right? Why don't they just make the orange one? The orange one's pretty good too, you know?
Orange
It's
one's the worst one.
nah, the yellow one's the worst one.
The yellow one's the best one.
No, it's
Dead
not.
ass. I haven't had a Starburst in years. Not only that, I hate. That's probably one of the worst candies to eat because it gets stuck in your teeth. That's one of the worst ones. Like, do y'all eat that one a lot?
Yeah, but it like bursts in your mouth though.
What is that? A fruit gusher? You got the wrong one, bro. That's a fruit gusher.
No, whenever you bite into a Starburst, like it like bursts in your mouth.
You
Like
like
the
shit
juice,
going in your mouth.
What are
Don't
you
you?
what are you eating,
the
bro?
juices
Yeah,
and
you like
everything.
shit going in your mouth like that. That kind of juice.
I knew
Gosh.
that innuendo was coming.
Yeah. Golly, dude. That's wild to say that. What the
And nobody
hell?
said pause or nothing, Matt.
Yeah, what the heck, Matt?
Y'all
Yeah,
just
no.
took it the wrong way.
Okay. You want to go first, Matt? Oh, a
You go
second,
for it.
Matt?
You go for
Okay.
it.
The best Pop Tart, in my opinion, is the one without any frosting at all. Strawberry. No, 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 no. Be real here. The thing about the frosting, it makes it. Not only that. Be real here, guys. You can never have a Pop Tart not toasted. Has to be toasted, right? Am I right there?
No, that's another unpopular opinion. I can eat
Shut.
mine. I can eat mine
You
just
can
like
eat yours cold. Bullshit.
I can eat it cold, but I prefer it toasted.
yeah,
And
but
without
like, but they
the
sell them at the
frosting.
store. They sell them at the store, like singles, just like that.
Nah, bro. Like that, the worst thing they ever did was that Pop Tart bites. Because I'm like, how the hell am I supposed? I tried to put that in the toaster. I couldn't get them out. I got screwed.
I believe that, even though I know you're not.
No,
But
I was pissed. That one. But do you agree with me on the whole frosting?
no, it's got to be frosted. You're disgusting. You're such an old soul.
Yo,
Shut
you act
up.
like I just said I like Raisin Bran. I
You
didn't say.
probably do. I like raisin brans, neutral wheat, shredded wheat. Come on, Jake, get out of here.
Yo, wait. What's shredded wheat? Is that the frosted mini wheats?
Yeah,
That one's not a bad cereal. Don't hate on that. You know you like the frosting on one side and then it's not on the other. The strawberry
yo,
one hit.
if it ain't honey bunches of oats, don't talk to me.
Yo, you want to talk about old people? Yo, get out of here with that crap. That was
Honey
always at my
bunches of
grandma's house. Get
oats.
out of here. You
Honey
sound
bunches
dumb
of
right now.
oats with strawberries, smacks.
You don't
If
even
you
have it
got
on the
it,
right one. You want that nasty ass strawberry almonds, bro. That's the original.
Yeah,
Screw
that's the
that.
blue box.
How the hell you doing the strawberry one? They don't even give you enough strawberries.
They
By
give
the
me
time
dried strawberries. What are you talking about?
there's not, you got maybe 4 in there. Don't do that. There's 4 in there at most.
I can't eat cereal, but when I do, I get a bowl
Oh
full of
yeah. Well,
strawberries.
lactose. I
Hey,
can't. I want you to keep going with this bullshit ass.
I can't have the cow, bro. It's not my fault.
you can have almond milk,
Yo, is
Thank
that really
you.
a milk though?
Yeah, it is.
but it's an alternative though.
But is it a milk though?
Doesn't matter. It's alternative.
No,
Not only that, you can have, what is that other one called?
lactate.
There you go. I knew you knew it. That one's not a bad one. And not only that, they made a new one. What's the other one? The one that looks healthy. They're like 20 grams of protein in there or something like that. Oh, you're gonna
What?
make me think. It's a good milk.
It's
Is it
not-
plains?
Are you talking about muscle milk?
No, it's not
It's
muscle
not
milk.
muscle milk, dude.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna find it real.
Anyways,
Fair
yo, I
Life.
do
Fair
got an
Life.
unpopular.
Fair Life. You don't like Fair Life?
I've never had it.
Try it out. It ain't that bad. And not only that, it gives you a fair life. Go ahead.
That was so whack, dude. What are you doing? An ad for Fairlife now?
Oh, I just said.
Yeah, is that a free plug, bro? What is that?
Go. What
Please
reads your-
sponsor us, Fairlife, so you can have a fair life. What is so? God,
No, you have a fair life after. It's not bad
shut
for
up.
you. Milk is pretty bad for you. I will say that. Like whole milk. I've read some shit on that. Y'all still drink whole milk? I know you don't want.
I'm
Matt,
gonna say
you go
no.
2% at least? Okay. I might go to 0% now, dude. I'm being dead ass.
0%.
It's fat free.
Oh,
It's a 0%. Yes or no?
No, there's no 0%. It's just fat free.
Okay. We'll go to Walmart tomorrow. I'll show you. I don't want to hear shit whenever I show you too.
Okay.
What you got, Matt? Unpopular
All right.
opinion.
Juan might not get this one, but Jake will.
Go ahead.
Parks and Rec is better than The Office
Shut the hell up. That is stupid.
by far. Parks and Rec is funnier. It's better. It has better characters. The Office is so overrated. It's a good show. It's a good show, but it's overrated.
Steve Carell carried that damn thing for
And
nearly a
look what
decade.
happened. And look what happened whenever
Absolutely, when he
The
left,
show
but
died.
his single time there, he did way more.
Parks and Rec stayed together till the very end.
Parks and Recs with that dude, right? It's got.
I know who you're
Charlie
talking about, the Indian guy.
Yeah, it's got the Indian guy, but that white guy
What's
that
that guy's name?
that
He was
only
a
eats
comedian.
steaks and stuff like that, man.
Huh?
He's a white guy that only eats steaks.
I think his name is like Nick Offerman.
What's the Indian guy's name?
Yo, how
Aziz.
you gonna say all this?
Andrew Schultz's co-host or what?
Yeah, here we go.
Aziz Ansari. Am I right?
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
Yeah,
He was hey, at a time he was real. That was the 2000s. I'll give him that. He made that show. That was the only reason that show even was viable for that little while.
I mean, I don't know, right? Because like,
come on, Juan, did you ever watch The Office?
I love The Office, but I try to watch Parks and Recs at one point, and it just like
It dies out very fast.
But it's
dies
cool,
out very
but
fast.
it's not. You know,
It discontinued for a reason.
Jim
bro.
and Dwight, and
That's what I'm saying.
It had almost the same amount of seasons as The Office.
No, it did not. Don't do that.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
It had maybe like 5.
And The Office had what, 7?
9. Don't do
Oh,
that.
shit. Well, really 7 because it died.
You know what Jen's watching recently, and I can't get into it? Big Bang Theory. Did you ever watch that at all?
I couldn't get into it.
That show sucks. Like I've tried to watch it 2 or 3 times with her, and I'm like,
that's the one with Sheldon, right?
yeah, they try too hard.
That
I couldn't stand it.
The girl in there is okay though.
Yeah. Hey, I give you that, but at the same time, you're practically watching Sheldon the whole time. It's the main point. I'm like,
Well,
what the hell, man?
They gave him a spinoff too, Young Sheldon. So
I didn't know that until Jen started telling me that. She was like, "Oh yeah, he's that good." They made a show about him being younger. I was like, "That's kind of low." Hey, they tried to do that with my boy Joey on Friends. It didn't last well. Poor guy.
Didn't they try to make a spinoff with Dwight Schrute?
Yeah, The Farm, but that didn't go out either. That sucks, man. I want to ask this for next week, and I want people to get an idea. I'll say mine, and I'll have another one next week before we go on. Best songs that had the remix was better than the original. I'll go first. I want you to think for next week. I got Ignition.
I already got it.
I got Ignition by R. Kelly. I know it's an unpopular opinion right now, but R. Kelly's over there sitting down somewhere crying.
I already got it.
Ignition. Go ahead. Remix. Go ahead. What do you got?
Jagged Edge, Let's Get Married.
Yeah, what?
They play it at every wedding venue.
And the original was I gotta listen to the original first. What about Confessions or Confessions Part 2?
Is that a remix? Is that a remix or is it just a?
That's a remix. No, that counts as a
continuation.
remix. Confessions Part 2 is the remix. Yes, it is.
So then, like, I Need a Girl, and then I Need a Girl Part 2 is the remix.
It could be. It could be.
That's not how that works. Get out of here.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Hold on. Let me compare it to Matt. Let me help Matt out. Matt, yes or no? Would you not do the Unforgiven 2 and Unforgiven 3 as remixes of the Unforgiven from Metallica? Did he say nothing? What did he say?
No.
You wouldn't count the other 2 as the remixes of the original one. The second one sounds the exact same. It just has a better beat.
Mm-hmm.
You can count that as a remix.
It's just like remakes. It's not a remix.
It's the same thing. What?
No. Remixes have like a more like upbeat to the original songs.
Go listen to Ignition and listen to Ignition remix. It's the same thing, just exactly how the Unforgiven with Metallica is. I know you've never heard the Ignition remix, Matt. Go listen.
Oh, I never heard it.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I might. I don't know.
Okay, go whenever you get a chance. That was a good one though.
Put it on
Matt
your Spotify.
I got you. Spotify at the Final Say podcast.
Hey, yo, I gotta update that shit. I forgot.
I was gonna say, are we still doing that?
No. I gotta update that one. Well, everybody watches on YouTube. All right, let's get to this. I want to ask y'all on this one. I can't wait for this one.
Another unpopular opinion. Domino sucks. Move on.
Shut the hell up. You keep doing that as we leave that topic. Real quick. Last week, I'm gonna bring up the Shaq point, but I want to ask y'all real quick. Last week, y'all both told me that he would not be fired. Now he had a public statement that said, "Hey guys, I want to work on myself and work on my family while I'm going through this." Do you agree that he was fired, or do you agree that he just stepped away? What do you got, Juan?
I think both parties pretty much made a decision on both of their behalves to save the better person. I think the mouse was just like, and then Shannon was just like, so they were just like, we're just gonna make the mutual decision, and we're just gonna let you say what you have to say, and let me say what you have to say.
Was that a good move by ESPN to do that?
Yes,
Stay far away as while it's going on.
yeah, let you know what I'm saying.
What do you got, Matt?
I think,
Oh,
I
go ahead,
think that
Juan.
I think what they're thinking is that, like, let's say Shannon doesn't get found, right? Let's say he's innocent, right? Because he's innocent right now, but let's say he goes through his whole court case and then he's innocent. His first episode coming back is gonna get garner so many
You think
eyes.
he gets back? You think he comes back?
Well, like I said, if it's innocent,
If he's innocent, you think he comes back?
absolutely.
Okay. Matt, what about you?
No, he won't come back even if he's found innocent, because a lot of people will disagree that he's innocent, and it will
That's all I
cause,
was wondering.
like, it might, like, like his first episode back, the views will go up just to see if he'll say something about it, which we all know it won't. But like the longer that he's on the show, I think it goes down.
What do you think of him leaving? Did you think that that was his move or ESPN, or
I
was
think
it both?
I think it was ESPN.
That's what I said too. I think ESPN
It
gave
was
him
ESPN.
the bat and said, "Hey, bro, we can't have you around. Instead of saying we fired you and hurt you even more, we're going to say that you mutually agreed that you thought it was best for you to leave right now." I also believe he's about to go through some crap, man. I know we've been hearing more and more on it. I want to bring in the Shaq point of apparently Shaq had been looking for info on this guy, Matt Barnes. Now, Matt Barnes is claiming it's AI, but there's a video, audio of Matt Barnes saying, "Hey, do you have anything on old boy?" Because the big boy is looking for him. Because Shaq doesn't like. I mean, Shaq and Shannon went at it. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. Yeah, last year when they went at it over the whole Nikola Jokic. I'll bring this up real quick. Shaq said, "Hey, proud you got the MVP. I think Shy should have gotten it." And then Shannon said, "Stop hating on people whenever they get their win. Don't do that until then." And then Shaq just started going in on him and telling him, "Hey, dude, you weren't even a top 10 player all time. I was." So, wow, I just heard word that. Oh crap! I'll tell y'all behind the scenes. That's crazy.
I
Um,
I I think you guys don't understand, right? Let's say he doesn't go back to the mouse, right? Do you think ESPN is gonna want him to go on his platform, because he still has a platform,
he
and
has a
do all that
platform, but we
talking?
also know that he lost a lot of sponsorship.
Yeah,
DraftKings is not at the top right.
but then if he's innocent, and I keep saying if, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he is, because I do believe he is, but if he's innocent, you don't think the
He's
sponsorships
gonna
come
have to
back?
build himself back up.
No, I think the sponsorships come back if you're
They
innocent.
come right back.
Absolutely.
Matt, you're on mute.
Not right away.
I think they come back.
That fast, one. Now, we'll say this: his viewership is going high right now. Right now, currently, but everybody should know he's not trying to say anything. Don't do
He
that.
he can't say anything.
Well, what can he say right now? Can he address everybody or no? His last thing, Juan, he said he was going to address everybody and not be afraid of it. That was one of his biggest things. You
Yeah,
think
but
his
I,
lawyer
I
told him to
guarantee
stop?
you, I guarantee you his attorney went in there and said, "Hey, shut up." You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're in discovery. They're looking for any little thing to use against you. So just
Last point before we move on, I want to ask this. Do you think the media kind of was waiting on him to fall down? I don't know if you saw Stephen A on Big Boy. he said that, hey, a lot of people were waiting for Shannon to mess up. And are they kicking him while he's down? I heard Gilbert Arenas laughing at him. I'll say this. Mace and Cam said this on their pod with Stephen A. Stephen A was so big to back up Jay-Z and didn't even back up Shannon Sharpe the way he backed up Jay-Z when Jay-Z had those
Well,
allegations go to him.
the Jay-Z situation was different, right? Because like this girl has text messages, claims code between each other. The Jay-Z thing, he didn't even know he's quote unquote didn't even know who she was.
At all. At all. I agree.
He didn't
That's
come
what I
out and
thought too.
he didn't come out and do any press. He didn't come out and do anything like that. He didn't say, "Hey, show them more than 10 minutes." You know what I'm saying? He didn't do any of that stuff. Jay-Z just went to the Lion King premiere and said it'll sort itself out.
Okay. Okay. Uh like I said, we'll keep y'all updated. I know it kind of the story died down, but I can't wait to find out more what happens. I think we'll get more intel. Bro, I'm waiting to see if that damn sex tape comes out. I want to know if they bring that out. That's gonna be wild. But we'll keep y'all updated and see if that poor girl was getting choked or not. And man, Juan, that's not gonna look good for you, bro.
How?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They some freaks. There's freaky
I
people
get
out
it.
there.
All right. Hey, before we go on to we're going to sports, I wanted to ask this real quick. 100 men versus one gorilla. One go.
I'm not going. What do you mean go? I'm not even showing up.
Matt,
Absolutely not.
is there a chance
Is there a chance?
that 100 men could take out one gorilla?
Hmm. There could be a chance. There very well could be a chance.
Yo, this is Dumb and Dumber, bro.
It's kind of
Hold
like
on.
you ever seen what was that movie, Ant-Man? Whenever all those ants took out the villain, like there was like 1,000 ants and just one guy.
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What if now some people got to take the death and say, "Hey, I'm gonna die," but you got to run in there all together.
Like you ever seen Bugs Life one? Like
That is true.
Hopper thought that he ran that shit, but then the ants finally figured it out. Yo, if we all go at him at once, we can take him out.
We didn't say every single man on the planet. We didn't say that.
100
Yeah,
men.
right. It's 100 men. 100 men just attack the gorilla all at once.
That's what I was thinking.
You can't go like one at a time. Like, all right,
I'm putting Juan
Johnny.
in.
All right,
Juan's fat ass has got a chance to get some one-on-one. So I'm going all in. No, I'm just saying. Juan, in general, I'm putting you in first. I think you go in front. Me and Matt can jump on his back. Hey, bro, we'll try our best. But at least you're the toy to play with.
They're gonna Hulk you, bro. He's gonna hit you with the Loki.
Oh, damn.
What are you talking about?
I just want to ask. I know it was the Twitter topic this week. I know Matt didn't think.
I'm like Ryan Clark, bro. I'm out. I'm not going. Nuh-uh.
All right, next topic. Go ahead. We're into sports now. Wow. Go ahead, Juan.
Halliburton and the Pacers eliminate the Bucks from the playoffs in overtime fashion. Should Giannis consider a trade this offseason?
Absolutely, he does. I think it's the end of it all. D. Lil, I know this is a side note. D. Lil practically got, was it an ACL tear or Achilles tear? One or the other.
But
he's gone. They tried their best. They could not replace this championship team with more contenders around Giannis. If I'm Giannis, my offseason moves is either going to Houston. Why not Houston? They're young, everything.
Yeah, but
I also would think of going to the Warriors. Hey, the Warriors would not be a bad one. Wholeheartedly, I would love to see him in San Antonio. I think him with Wemby would be so dangerous. But I'm going to go for sure that, yeah, this is over. Not only that, boy, Halliburton, you better get your dad, bro. Because Giannis was a gentleman with what he did. I'd have hit him. If Giannis is a better man than me, boy, that guy was just so class personified. Great guy. Because, man, I would have went at Halliburton's dad. They're talking all that crap, dude, like they'd done something. What'd they say? They ain't won shit yet. Get out of here with that bull crap, man. I don't want to hear that at all. I
They
don't want to hear that.
eliminated them though.
And also,
Yes, he's
like,
by himself, Matt. Can you name anybody else on that team other than him and D-Lil?
Chris
Chris who?
Middleton.
He's gone.
Porzingis.
Chris Middleton's gone.
He's not there no more. He
Shoot.
hasn't been there in 2 years. That's
There
what I'm
you
saying.
go. There you go, man. You got it wrong.
Go ahead, Matt. What do you think?
I don't think he should consider a trade. What he should do is pull a LeBron and cry for more superstars. That's what he should do.
Look at the hate. Look at the hate.
Because the Bucks aren't a bad team. I get it that he's quote unquote by himself. It was unfortunate what happened to Dame, but I would try to recruit more people over to Milwaukee. Because like he's under contract, right? Like they just re-signed him like not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I think it was recent. It was about a year and a half ago.
And
2
I'm not
years.
really too familiar how like the NBA salaries are like, you know.
Well,
'cause-
he's gonna stay locked in, but the thing is, and we know this about the NBA. The NBA is opposite from the NFL.
yeah.
Players make the league, and they're gonna dictate what they want to do. If they're not
Mhm.
happy, they usually say they're not happy, and they get their way. So if he's saying he's not happy this offseason, he's gonna move on.
I think what he'll do is he'll go to the front office and he'll say, "Yo, give me some help, or I'm gone."
I think he tried that
Simple as
last
that.
time, and they gave him D-Lil.
And that was a good pickup. But
They haven't done
unfortunately,
anything
like I
since.
said, unfortunately, he got hurt.
Okay, I want to add this in first before we go on to the next one because I know
He
we're
should
gonna
go to OKC, by the way.
No, he should not. Stop.
Yep.
You don't want to go to a top tier team already. I want to ask this real quick, and it hurts me to say. Anthony Edwards went up 3-1 on the Lakers. Has he arrived as a superstar? Has he arrived as a superstar in your opinion? What would you say, Juan?
No, it's the Lakers, bro. Y'all ain't got nobody to depend on.
You got Luca. Don't
No
do that.
defense. No
No,
defense.
LeBron
No
did.
defense.
Yo, this is what I can't stand. We're
No, look,
incomplete.
here's what I'll
LeBron
tell
played
you.
great. Don't do that. Go ahead.
No. They play great, but they have no one to depend on, bro.
Well, if LeBron's going to play defense, he can't go on offense too.
But
Luca has not played well this series.
You got how many minutes are each one of them people playing that you named?
Well, I'll say this. JJ Redick, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He made all his starters play the whole entire second half. They didn't rest one time.
Y'all ain't got nobody else. Your bench is thin.
That was a slap in the damn face, JJ. Come on, man. So stupid. But I'll say this. I think Anthony Edwards is the best young player right now, bro. That boy is a freak. He is like when he sees blood and water, he don't care. He gonna go at you. His game one scared me when at the end of the press conference he says, "No. Y'all said Lakers were winning this series. Stay on it." And he literally shut them up. I just, oh my gosh, what he's done. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Is he better than Luca? Who would you take right now? Him or Luca? Who would you rather have, Matt? Anthony Edwards or Luca?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like for the future, or like right now?
Right now. Next 5 years. Next 5 years.
Oh, Anthony Edwards.
I'm taking Luca.
See,
I want that Mavs Luca back, bro.
I don't know where it's at.
He's not the
Come
same.
on, Luca. We're looking for you. Damn.
Well, I don't think that he even wants to play over there, man. He'll be gone after this season.
I want to update before we go to the NFL. Warriors are up 3-1 against the Rockets. Shocker there. Rockets suck. I've been to them, won that. Knicks are above the Pistons 3-2. Boy, I thought the Knicks were going to close that out yesterday. They did not. Pistons have a chance. Now they play back in Detroit. Nuggets and Clippers. I thought the Clippers were going to win that damn series. Somehow Russell Westbrook has turned into 2011 Russ. I don't know what's going on. This boy is looking great.
He's loving the game of basketball again.
I'm guessing so. But boy, and not only that, they just fired their head coach. I would have thought that they would have so much mishap. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh,
what I will say about the Rockets and the Warriors, yo, they are letting them play rough.
They are, and what's getting me is the Rockets thought that they could play rough and win. The thing is, Steve Kerr, and I think we got to give Steve Kerr this. I think he's probably, with Greg Popovich gone right now, he's probably the best head coach. Him or Eric Spoelstra. And I'm putting him above Eric. But he's probably the best head coach right now in the NBA. I got to
Eric
give it to him.
Spoelstra just got blown out.
Well, he don't have any players with him. Jimmy Butler ran away.
I mean,
Don't do that.
you call him one of the best head coaches. Gotta
He
do
got
something.
screwed. He got screwed. And then let me update the last one. Cavs destroyed. Their series is over. They won that 4-0. And then I think the Celtics are up 3-1, so they're about to finish their series off against the Magic.
And the Thunder's just chilling at home, right?
Yeah, the Thunder did their thing too. It's over. So hey, NBA playoffs, they're getting good. Before we go on, did the Lakers have a chance to come back, guys? Real quick.
It's in Minnesota or is it in LA?
The next game's in LA.
This game tonight.
Next game, game 5 is tonight. Yes.
I think LA steals it.
So LA, can they come back and win the series?
No.
Hater. One.
I don't agree. I don't think they can, man.
No.
Screw y'all, man. They're winning it. Hey, King James, let's go.
If it is, the NBA is rigged.
Shut up. Yeah, I can't hear that. Don't do that.
My thing is just they need to get their bench more involved. If you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Remember, JJ Redick's first year. Let's give him a break, Juan.
I'm not hating, but I mean, you gotta get your bench involved, dude.
I agree.
These guys are playing more than 40 minutes a night.
And they're old.
Not all of them are old.
LeBron old.
It's just LeBron.
Luka doesn't want to play. You can tell he doesn't want to be there.
You got Austin Reeves, that the other kid they drafted. What's his name? Dalton Connect or something like that.
Yeah, Dalton. Yes, and he's a good 3-point sniper.
He's filling the top away.
Well, the thing that hurt us is we don't have a center. Lakers don't have a center.
Hey, yo, record this. He said the thing that hurt us. Remember that.
I'm still rooting for LBJ.
Shut up.
King James, the GOAT.
Remember
Go
ahead. But
next.
All your guys are just playing more than 40 minutes. They're not getting a break.
They win tonight, and I think if they can go into Minnesota, if it goes game 7, they're winning it all. They're winning it, yes.
The Timberwolves got what's his name? He's a vet too. I think his last name's like Conley.
Oh yeah.
Like he's playing on and off too. Like their bench is
I
decent.
I get it. Slap in the face. I can't believe that they're doing this to them. I thought the series would be 2-2 and this game would be deciding. I did not know that they were going to control home court in Minnesota. God, they needed that win. But all right. NFL, let's go. Hold up. Y'all go ahead.
So let's talk about this draft, all right? Shedeur falls to the 5th round in the NFL draft. Was the NFL trying to humble him, or is he just not a first-round talent?
Or is he not first-round talent?
Why does it sound wrong? Why does it sound wrong?
Or is he not first-round talent?
Why does it sound wrong?
I'm going to be honest, Jake. I'm kind of like going on your side now that he just can't read.
Okay, let me do it again. Look, Shedeur falls to the 5th round in the NFL draft. Was the NFL trying to humble him, or is he not first-round talent? You see, I read it the way you said it, and even you think it sounds weird.
No, it sounds great.
No, you paused there for a second, my guy.
No.
You saw the pause too. Don't lie.
I did. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead and say what you got to say on him.
All right. So he fell out of the first round. I kind of figured, right? I thought
that on the last pod.
I thought to myself, he'll go in the second. Fell out of the second. For sure, he goes to the 3rd, right? Like, what's going on here? Falls in the 3rd. Then we get to the 4th round. I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, I thought Shedeur was this guy. Like, this is what I hear, that he turned around the Colorado program. He fell out of the 4th. And then finally, somebody gave Cleveland a call and said, you better pick up my son.
No, I don't see that.
Because whenever Kevin Stefanski and the GM drafted him, they look so freaking depressed.
I agree with that.
You knew from that angle, whenever the camera showed them, they did not want that drama in their locker room. I think that they were forced to pick up that guy.
By the owner. That's what I think.
I think it was by the owner too, for sure. But I think someone made a call to the owner. Or it was, good publicity.
The
You get
owner falls in
Shador.
love.
You get
The owner falls in
Shador.
love fast.
All eyes are on you. You're the biggest talk of the off season. But you can tell Kevin Stefanski did not want to get Shador. And he was not blackballed at all. I know a lot of people think that he was blackballed, whatever.
Collusion.
He hurt himself. His dad hurt him. It was all that. It's unfortunate. Now Shador is going to have a big mountain to climb to even make the roster. Because I think that Dylan Gabriel is a better quarterback than Shador Sanders.
Yeah, you sure do, right?
100%. 100%. You actually saw Dylan Gabriel win. You didn't see Shador win.
Before I go on, there's 5 quarterbacks on that depth chart. There's not going to be 5 on the first day.
Absolutely.
Okay, who's getting let go of before the season starts?
It's Deshaun. They're keeping Deshaun. I don't care what y'all say.
Oh, are they now?
I guarantee you, Deshaun will be the first start. Will be the starter beginning the season.
He's starting too.
If he's healthy.
Man,
if he's healthy.
I don't know how you haven't gotten off that boat yet and said, "Hey, get the hell out of here."
I think they'll let go Joe.
Okay.
Who's the third one?
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, by Kenny Pickett. They're gonna let go of Kenny Pickett.
So now you just have Deshaun's
honestly,
injury-prone ass.
Hang on.
And Dylan Gabriel and Shador.
I think they keep Kenny. No, they won't keep Kenny. They'll keep Dylan and they'll keep Shador.
And have
Deshaun Watson. Hang on. I guarantee you though, it will not be up to Kevin Stefanski to keep Shador. The owner will force him to do it.
Juan, before I go on my rant, you got anything to say on this?
I don't think it was collusion or blackball. I agree with Matt that it was because of all the off-field antics that he was doing on the sideline. That's what I'll say. It's the shirt you're wearing, part of the problem. All that stuff, yeah. Like you have to show the NFL that you are NFL first. And Shador came off as it's me and only me kind of person. And
he said he was going to be legendary.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having confidence, and I love the confidence, but I think this was a way for them to humble him and to show him like, yeah, you got first round talent, but your off the field antics show us that you have
you would have thought this guy had a sexual assault case. He was caught with weed, something, man. You would have thought, yeah. The way y'all talking, I would have thought that the guy got caught with some shit.
The problem is the problem with your argument right there is that like Shador, I don't care what y'all say, he's not first round talent, right? And he act like he was first round. Is he
fifth round fucking talent, Matt?
I think that he's third round talent. Okay, not only that.
Hold on.
Like did you see his draft room? Like he was like he's so full of himself, man.
Legendary.
It's like me. You know Shador's gonna be that guy that's me.
What's wrong with him being cocky?
There's nothing wrong with being
Baker
cocky.
Was. You like Baker?
There's nothing wrong about being cocky. But whenever you're making it about me all the time and not thinking about us, then that's the problem.
Okay. Let me get on my freaking rant. This is ridiculous. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Absolutely. I agree with Matt that Jimmy Haslam went up to Kevin Stefanski, and I forget the GM's name. It came off of me, and told them draft him. I believe they knew Haslam liked him. And what they did, and I think was it the second or third round when they picked up Dylan Gabriel. Whenever they picked up Gabriel, that was them trying to keep Haslam off their back and say, hey, we already got a QB. The fact that Shador was still there in the 5th, they could not escape that. Now, if I'm Shador, guys, we just had a freaking Aaron Rodgers mishap now. I'm afraid now. And I'm afraid he's in the AFC. Let me tell you something. I am more worrisome than when who's a good quarterback that came out? Well, I'd say Caleb Williams. I'd even be more worried right now than Jaden Daniels right now with what I'm seeing. You just let a first round talent walk away to the fifth round and sit there time and time again and literally him have to watch quarterbacks that were nowhere near him get drafted before him. Juan put it out there. Chris Carter said it too. There was talent that wasn't even better than him that was getting drafted before him. You know what made me laugh? On the second day, ESPN even said the best available player. Even whenever they said it before the draft starts, says Shador right there. Right there.
Well, it was according to Mel Kiper, and Mel Kiper had a hard on for that kid.
No, Mel Kiper has been accurate, and he had a great point of what he said.
He's
The NFL the past 30 seasons has looked dumb. Yes, they have, Matt.
He's
If
never
it's
been
that
accurate.
easy to pick a QB,
Yeah, and Reese Davis put him in his place.
yeah, Reese Davis sure did try. Reese Davis is an idiot. I don't know why we let these college analysts talk like they know about damn sports once the NFL comes.
Because Shador just came from college.
Yes, but at the
So-
same time,
And
these
Mel,
guys
and
don't have a sniff.
when's the last time Mel Kiper actually hit? He thought
Mel
Johnny
Kiper hits a lot.
He thought Johnny Manziel was going to be that guy. But he
No.
sure does hit, right?
He hits more than he does miss. I'll say that. That's one thing about
No,
Mel Kiper. He's
he
smart with
doesn't.
that.
He
Yes, he
needs to
does.
retire.
I'm going to add this in too. You just pissed off a guy that I think is angrier than ever before. Good luck, NFL. Good luck on what y'all did. And here's the other point. I don't give a shit that Cleveland gave him his first opportunity. You know what I do if I'm Shador? I take that rookie contract. I go above and beyond, Matt, for the next 4 years and become great, which he will. And when it's time to re-sign, I make all these motherfucking bitches, and I'm saying it all right now. All these trash can organizations, I'm not going to name them all because there's certain ones that know that they don't have a decent quarterback yet and they could have grabbed Shador. Hell, I even got our buddy Jeff texting me in the middle of the third round saying, hey, bro, I'll be honest. We should take Shador. I think he's as good as, if not better than Brock Purdy. That's out of Jeff's own mouth.
Show me that text.
That's just text messages.
Show me
word
that
for
text.
word.
Show me that text.
Okay. He said you could take Shador and you can have the same rookie contract.
Better yet, we'll do a live update. I'll text him real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You can have the same rookie contract y'all have had the past 4 seasons with Brock Purdy and get him away, trade him, and make some money. And save some money. That's out of Jeff's own mouth. Saying word for word what he said in my messages. I was like, yo, Jeff, you hitting. And I even told him, I said, bro, I wouldn't say that around these guys because you probably hurt their feelings talking bad about Brock.
Hey, yo, man, you want me to call him, see if he's available?
Call him. Call him real quick. Call him real quick. See if mute yourself to see if he answers.
Y'all keep talking real quick.
It's crazy how like Jake can't just send the message to me.
He said it because my message is on my phone and I'm using my phone as my what's it called? Don't do that. I have my work phone. I don't have my regular phone. Like I said, Jeff even was completely surprised and said, I would not mind if San Francisco takes him because we can get rid of Brock and take that whole deal. I was so pumped up. I was like, man, yo, you really spitting, bro. I got to give you credit where credit's due. As I said, though, Shador, in 4 years, you do not renegotiate with that damn team grabbed you. Because I think, like you said, they didn't even want you either. So when you become great, you now make every one of these idiots beg for you. Beg for you in every single way possible. Because now you hold all the cards. They want to hold all the cards. The NFL wants to do that. Oh, somehow we've never seen these fake phone calls now out of nowhere. They literally exploited my poor boy, Shador, getting fake phone calls from some random ass loser at Ole Miss. Hey man, this is so and so from the New Orleans Saints, Mickey Loomis. Man, come on, man. Y'all did wrong to that dude. And now
it's happened. It happens to a lot of players, not just
no, it
Shador.
hasn't.
But when it happens to Shador, it's a problem.
You've created a monster. That's what I'll say.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Jake.
He's busy.
I've heard you. I've listened. I would prove everybody wrong. I would just ball out. Well, there's a problem, Jake. He's not going to be the starting quarterback, bro. So how are you going to ball out?
It's
How
Deshaun.
are you going to ball out whenever you're sitting on the bench?
How's he gonna not ball out whenever you have to go against Dylan Gabriel, who you've been better than this whole time in college?
Which Kevin Stefanski, that's his guy. He wanted him. He didn't want Shador.
I don't even think they wanted him.
Oh, they didn't want Dylan.
I don't think they wanted him at all. This is what I think happened.
Live update.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. Yeah, I hope you get him on speaker one. Literally, and make sure to say it with us there, Juan. I don't want you to sway anything. I want you to say it live. Like I said, I think they grabbed Dylan Gabriel to stop Jimmy Haslam from trying to grab him. That's what I think happened. That's what I think happened. I think they're really not trying to go to the NFL
shut up.
next
Go
year.
ahead, Jake. He's right here. Can you hear him?
Jeff, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Real quick, bro. Did you not text me during the draft around the 4th or 5th round and tell me, hey, bro, the Niners should grab Shador with how he's dropping, and we could replace him with Brock Purdy and then have a same rookie deal all over again?
What I said was, yes, I did say that they should draft Shador, but I said we should draft him, showcase him in the preseason, and trade him for a bigger pick, better pick.
Yo, Jeff, I have my messages here, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, hey, enjoy your dinner, bro.
Lie. What do you know? Jake caught another. You're gonna end it. You're gonna end it.
There.
No, I'm not ending nothing. I'm looking. Can y'all hear me still?
Gone.
Yeah, caught
Jeff's
in
gone.
a lie. Hey, typical Jake. Spilling lies.
I'm looking right now.
Hey, did that audio sound bad?
No, it wasn't even bad at all.
It was good, actually.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know where to put it. I was just like, here.
But
man, he changed his crap, man. Let's see Mac Jones or Shador as in the backup. He's saying it right.
Okay. No, you said that. Jeff said that.
Jeff.
I hate Jeff.
And you know what's crazy?
He
deleted his message because it says edited. He changed his message right now. That's fine.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
That was the last thing he put.
You said it was during the draft, though. You can't just edit it just now.
Yeah, there's no way.
He
What are you
had to
talking about?
I ain't dumb.
Okay.
We'll get Jeff later. I'm gonna get Jeff off the pod. I'm gonna get his ass. But he said it. Like I said, in the end, Shador's gonna come out like crazy. Jimmy Haslam. I don't think the Browns' idea was to even grab a quarterback. I think they now did the Browns not win in the draft this season? Absolutely, because they traded way back. They got multiple picks for the next 2 years, and they're able to now probably get in a pretty good draft class next year of quarterbacks, especially. I think they were going to try and get their QB next year. Here's the thing. I think they just found their QB in the 5th round. Get ready.
Hey, yo, Jake.
Yeah.
He just sent me screenshots.
Let him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even say edits it on there.
Don't worry. I have it. Don't worry.
We have it too. He just sent it.
This guy is crazy, man. That's fine, Jeff. We can try and hide it.
Let him back up Purdy.
Show out in the preseason and trade him for a good draft pick a few years down the road.
Okay.
What is this?
We'll get Jeff on the pod soon enough where I'm gonna call his ass out right there. Because that's wild.
Anyways.
Jake, does he make the merch? And if he makes the merch, are you buying?
Damn right. I'm already getting legendary. Let's go. We're ready.
It's in the brown. It's in the brown color too, and everything.
I'm ready, bro. Hey, go. Broncos all the way. But I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for Shador. As long as Shador's starting, I'm rooting for the Browns.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a couple years, my guy.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, Deshaun's gonna really show him. All he's got to do is wait till preseason week 3 for an injury.
I don't know if you saw Cam Newton's pod, but he believes that Shador will start sometime this year for the
He will
for the Browns.
Browns have been terrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like with injuries and stuff, but it won't be because of poor play. Like if Deshaun plays bad, and if Dylan Gabriel's still on the team, they'll put Dylan over Shador.
You know who the biggest loser was for the draft? The Pittsburgh Steelers. The fact that they didn't go after a QB at all looks how stupid they are, and they're waiting on a 41-year-old who looked like shit last year and try and say, hey, help us out this year. Help us out if you can. Mike Tomlin should be fired before the preseason even starts with the idiotic moves he did. Oh, let's grab some more defense. Hey, bro, your defense is good. Get some offense. Y'all couldn't score shit in the playoffs.
I think them doing that though is kind of like maybe Aaron Rodgers does, like they have like a guarantee from Aaron.
That's fine. If they get a guarantee from Aaron, that doesn't move a needle at all. This is not Aaron Rodgers from 2016. This is Aaron Rodgers who looks like I could probably throw farther than him now. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
I'm just calling a spade a spade.
This is Aaron Rodgers who can play decent with a great defense.
Well,
They try to do that with Russ.
yeah. I was gonna
How'd
say
that
they
work
try to
out?
do that on the New York Jets. The New York Jets had a
Well,
great
you know my
defense,
argument
man.
with Russ is, right? We're not going to reiterate this. You go back into the other episodes that we used to have and watch it, but they should have kept Justin Fields. But we'll see what happens.
Yep, we will. That's fine. I just can't wait. Jeff, I'm gonna get you back, buddy. Hey, don't tell no lie on me. I won't tell truth about you. Get ready.
The only thing I had to say is that I'm glad we got this out the way because we're still waiting for the Tom Brady thing, man.
Okay, we'll see. I can't wait. Shit's sad, man.
Next.
Packed out weekend. I like it.
We got a stacked weekend for boxing this weekend. We got Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. We've got Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa. And we got Haney versus Ramirez. Ryan and Haney are fighting on the same card. The guy who is suing him. How do you feel about that, Jake?
Well, I'm laughing at it because in the end, it's a slap in the face. First off, Haney should have a negative record right now. Well, a loss. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Like I was saying though, Haney is not. He should have a loss already. Who is Haney fighting again? Do you know one?
Ramirez.
Okay. Do you think Ramirez has a chance to beat Haney, or do you think that?
No.
See, this is what I don't like with Haney, and I don't know Ramirez so well, so I'm not gonna act like I do. But I'm thinking Haney is now afraid to lose because he was able to get that one loss off of him. He's gonna start scheduling all these bumps, and I'm not a fan of that at all. That's what gets me more mad. So that one I won't be so enthused about. I think Ryan Garcia versus Romero will be a classic. I think Ryan's gonna show how he can hit. I think he destroys him pretty early. Why I think it'll be a classic though is he even said it too recently. Who's the best right now, Canelo, and who's the future? If Ryan can get out of his damn drug shit and he's not invested in all this other bull crap and acting stupid and he doesn't become Kanye West, he can become great.
Jake
But
likes
stay
Kanye.
off of that shit. No. I mean, if we're speaking facts, let's speak facts on him. He does that
I know.
crap.
I was just telling everybody you love Kanye, though. That's what I was saying.
No, I do not. I hate that idiot.
Right, Matt? He loves that dude.
I love 2005 Kanye. I don't know who this idiot is. This guy is trash.
We also have, hold on that same card, right? You want to say about him? We got Teofimo Lopez fighting Barbosa.
Barbosa's gonna win that, don't you think?
No, Teofimo. I want Teofimo to win.
Why do you think Barbosa won't win? Barbosa's on a good streak right now.
Yeah, but Teofimo is the champ.
You're into that champ word too much.
I'm just saying.
Just because they have it. Okay. Is that all Saturday or Friday?
That's Friday.
Because that's the Daz in PPV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's Saturdays?
I don't know anybody else on Canelo's card. I know Jaime Munguia's fighting.
Who the hell is William Skull? Is he any good?
He's a Cuban boxer. He's a fighter from Cuba. And Canelo was supposed to fight him back in 2024. I I think he took somebody else's. I think he took another opponent. Or he took the belt away. And pretty much, if Canelo wins, I think he has all of the belts, if not most of them.
Really?
And then that sets him up for a super fight against whoever he wants. Terrence Crawford, you know.
I would love a Terrence one. I think Terrence would lose though. I hate to say that, but I think Terrence would lose that fight. Oh man. What about? They're telling me that Ramon Cardone is it Cardenas?
Cardenas, I think, yeah.
Who is he fight? Who is she fighting?
Like I said, I don't know anybody else besides him and then Jaime Munguia's fighting the second fight. I don't know anybody else after that. I just know we're getting a prime Canelo for Cinco de Mayo and expect great things from this man. He always takes over Cinco de Mayo. This is his, you know what I'm saying? And if he wins, like I said, I think he retains a lot of the belts. And Canelo, the only thing that um the only thing that worries me is that if he loses, you know what I'm saying? Then he has to. Yeah, I guess he can't really
That's
dictate.
how many
He can't.
losses is that then? 2 or
I think
3?
so.
That's
Yeah.
3 now. He lost to Floyd. Who did he lose to last year? What was that guy's name?
Bevo.
If he loses this one, yeah, he can't lose this one. Canelo, you're the prime for
If,
prime
but if
best.
if we if he loses this one, we won't get the Terrence Crawford fight.
No, I agree with that completely. Not only that, I want them to fight in their prime. I don't want no Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao bullcrap because I said it and I'll say it again. Pacquiao would have won that if they fought 6 years earlier, but that crap happened. It screwed everything up. I was so annoyed. Ugh. It should be a good boxing weekend. Juan, can I go to your house? You're gonna be watching at your house. Can I go to your house, Juan, to watch it?
I froze.
Are you freezing right now?
No,
Oh,
I
he
just
must
don't want. No, I just don't want to talk to you.
be. Gosh, great invite. Gosh. Well, that should be a good one. Matt, you're on mute. Golly.
I'm new. Why aren't we talking about the biggest boxer?
Who?
Who's he fighting?
Is
Huh?
that this weekend
Who's he
too?
fighting? No, it's not this
Jake?
weekend. Yeah, who's
No.
he fighting? You don't even know who he's fighting.
Jake.
That's why.
Yeah, he's fighting that dude's son.
Yeah. What's his name? What's the dude's name? If you don't know the son, what's the dude's name?
It's like Chavez or some shit like that.
He's fighting. Jake Paul is fighting.
You
Julio
don't
Cesar
even know.
Chavez's son.
Exactly.
Julio Cesar Chavez is a great Mexican boxer, one of the best
Absolutely.
pound for pound. His son, not so much. Canelo beat him back in the day. I mean, he put the brakes on him and stuff like that back in the day. So this guy doesn't take his training serious. I think they said he was a drug addict at one point, is an alcoholic. Hasn't fought in so many years. Has just not been what his father
Shocker
was.
there that Jake Paul's going after those
And
kind
he
of
got
fights.
picked to fight, and he got picked to fight Jake Paul.
It's gonna be a good one.
Those rigged ass fights. Only time he didn't rig a fight, he got his ass whooped. Slap in the face. Golly.
Anytime.
Who did he lose to? Fury? And that wasn't
Yeah.
even the good Fury. He lost to the bad one. The bad brother. The trash can brother.
He lost to Tommy.
Oh, it should be a good weekend, though. I mean, hell, dude, until the NFL comes back, and then we just got playoffs, and then boxing and UFC for the next 3 months. Shit. That's what sucks. Poor guys. But it should be a good one. I'll be excited. Can't wait. Let's go, Canelo. Ryan, you got to get back on your feet, man. You got to.
Who you got, Matt? I know you don't watch boxing, but if you had to pick a name, Ryan or Rolly?
Garcia.
Okay. Canelo or Skull?
Canelo.
Jake or Juan?
I'd have to go John.
No, you'd have to give Jake.
What a hater,
I
man.
would take a dive, dude. I would take a dive.
I feel like you're scrappy though.
I would take a dive for 250,000.
Not only that, I just said Juan could beat a gorilla. His fat ass could beat a gorilla one-on-one. I'm not competing with that.
Yeah, I'm not in.
Not only that, I feel like Jake is one of those guys that thinks that he can box. You know what I mean? Like he punches his pillow and like he
I've
thinks
won
he's
a
that guy.
I've won a fight off of a headlock. That's my biggest win. Yo, that's wild. That we hating. We'll see what happens.
Like your shirt though, merch, new merch coming out.
Hey, well, of course the ones that I want to get for everybody, what we could do is the ones like with just the logo. But I mean, we got to have our names on the top, bro. Come on now. I'll take Jake. Let's get it. We here. Why do you want to close us out? It's a great pod.
Is that it?
That was the last one, right? Yeah. Packed out boxing weekend.
Jake, let me ask you a question real quick.
What you got, brother?
Now that WWE is on Netflix, do you watch more or do you watch less?
I'll get more into it at times. Here's what sucks. Did you agree that the WrestleMania was straight trash?
Yes.
I know we didn't get to it. WrestleMania sucked. They had a better Raw than WrestleMania. That was embarrassing.
Facts.
So I'll watch it here or there. I think they have some bad storylines with some good ones, so I'm able to skip it. If worse comes to worse, I get on YouTube and just watch the highlights of what happened. So I like the whole Paul Heyman crap that's going on with him, Braun Breaker, and Seth. That's pretty good. But other than that, bro, I'm hearing Roman might leave here soon. Yeah, put your ones up. Roman's only got 2 years left. I think he's very pissed off that they kind of pushed him to the back burner. He didn't think that was going to happen. So
yeah, but the bloodline thing kind of got old.
Well, I'll say this: the biggest wonder I have is they built up. What's that guy's name? Oh my gosh, I'm going blank headed.
Umaga.
The one that took over after get out of here. The one that took over after Roman left at WrestleMania.
Solo.
They built him up all year, and then he don't even have a WrestleMania match. Makes no sense. None. I don't know what they were doing with that. I think they whiffed that bad.
Not only that, they pick and choose when they want to bring The Rock.
Well, The Rock brought it up. He wasn't supposed to come back. The Rock was not supposed to come back that time for Cena. But he said that they said they were kind of going down on numbers right now for Elimination Chamber, so he came back to kind of get people to start talking again. What gets me mad about The Rock, and it's not The Rock's fault, but whenever The Rock's there, you know what I hear? The Rock needs to go away and let these guys show out. They were there all year. And then when he's gone, why wasn't The Rock here? Why didn't he show up? Stop hating on the boy, bro. The greatest of all time, The Rock. When he chooses with his presence to come and grace us with his presence, respect it. Before there was a one, there was an arm up. The greatest of all time. If you smell.
Before that, it was, can you give me an hell yeah?
Oh, you're an Austin fan. I always fight that with my boy Kenny. Don't worry, bro. The Rock beat him last time at their last WrestleMania. Don't hate.
I'm more of a Carlito fan.
Yeah, you would spit in the face of people. You already like stuff in your mouth.
Yo,
like spitting in the face of people too. No, I'm just calling a spade a spade. He did it himself.
How did the Hardy Boys win?
I don't even know if they're still playing.
I think they're in AEW, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're in one of the other ones. You know when I that sucks whenever you're not that good anymore. And then I start seeing you on some random ass with 50 people, and I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on here? I guess you got to make some money somehow. We know a guy that does that. I know a guy that wrestles around town. He's pretty good.
What's his name? That one dude that went from boxing to UFC. Is he any good?
CM Punk.
Yeah. Does he still do UFC?
UFC to wrestling, you mean?
He went from you. I thought he went back.
UFC to wrestling. That was CM Punk.
I thought he went back.
Are you talking about Brock Lesnar?
Or you're talking about Brock?
I'm not talking about Brock.
Brock's over there facing a case, bro. He got a case. He got a weird case. Why is he around?
He got
a weird case. Why is he around? Oh. All right. Hey, congrats on the 40 views. I love it. Please, guys, in the comments, what was it that we wanted them to say if they had to? Oh, about the experiences. Also, if they have any suggestions on remixes that were better than the original, I love that. I think we got to bring out some old topics that we've had in our past privately to the pod because I'd love to have that that cartoon one we fight about all the time. That'd be a great one to ask one day. We'll get into it next time. We'll hold it. We don't want to throw it all the same way. I agree. But
Oh,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That was the point.
Look at Matt, bro. It took him that long. Went right past him. Had no idea until then.
If it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Prospector, this isn't fair. Does that not sound like her? Hey, final say pod. We love y'all. Thank y'all again. We out. Tell birthday Juan, whatever it is. What do you call it? Birthday, happy birthday, whatever. Tell us 38 times. He's 38 now. Congrats on his 38 crap. See his ass old again.
Oh, you said bye already.
We out.
he has Cheeto fingers. Bye.